Here we go. All right, okay. We good. Yeah. Okay. I like that. Yeah. Let's go. I don't even know if it's on beat because I'll be off. You know what I'm saying? Nick Moses, the hottest one chosen. Southside frozen. Everybody notice. He fly like a locust. He riding in that Lotus, coasting, sipping on the potion. Moving in a motion that be similar to ocean. They disagree. They on the stick for the roasting. The streets a show, so you know that I'm hosting. Players as chickens, then of course a brother coaching. Hot right now, so please don't approach him. I'm just saying whatever, man. I'm just spitting. None of this written. Doodle on my boot, man. It's ill shit I'm kicking. Can't believe that, because I bang like mics with feedback. You need that, believe that. Ooh. All right, y'all. What's going on, everybody? 10/12/2025. You could be anywhere else in the world. You out here with your boy. Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. Can I get to the chat? Can I get to the chat? Camille, what's popping, my dog? Dap me up, hairy knuckles and all. Big salute to you, sir. DJ C Money, big salute to you, sir. I see you. Bad player, I see you. We on all the platforms right now. You getting love. I don't care where you from. All right, share out the content. Okay, we're going to get this show on the road, but first, I want to give a thanks to all of y'all. You could be anywhere else in the world, and I want to shout out everybody who's been sharing out the content. Everybody, man. All y'all, all my peoples. Yo, on X, PlayStation Hacks. Y'all better check out my dog, man. My dog been representing, sharing out, yo, PlayStation Hacks, man. Big clap for you, man. You better go on X and check PlayStation Hacks out. All right, go ahead and check out my dog. Damn you. Mr. Mario 2011. Shout out my dog. Gary out there. Gary Bowser. Yes. Shout out my dog. Dead Specimen, aka Dr. Specimen. Shout out my dog. Joe, where you at? Shout out my dog. Blizzard Fox. Shout out my dogs. BB. Shout out my dog. Sage. Shout out my dog. I got dogs all over. I could go all day. Whoever I left out, my bad. I got plenty more. But let's get to the damn show. Y'all, you know what time it is, man. This is, of course, Gaming Gone Wild. We are the first to ever cover weekly gaming crimes only And we want to make sure they get the coverage they deserve. There are some things that even happen regional that don't get coverage. And we cover it here. And we've even had family members of some of the individuals who unfortunately lost their lives come to our channel, our clips, and comment thanks and keeping these things out there. So we want to keep this segment going. Without further ado, it is Gaming Gone Wild. Now, of course, big shout out to the chat. I see you out there. Yo, 2:35 a.m. That is Camille. 2:35 a.m., man. Appreciate you, man. I got to take care of you, man. Not like that. Pause. But let's get serious. A night of gaming turned into a nightmare in St. Louis County, where a 14-year-old boy was actually struck by a stray bullet while playing video games. On the evening of October 8th, 2025, and hold on, I want to turn my sound down. I don't want to hear myself too loud. I apologize. I don't want to echo or get any feedback there. We should be okay. All right. On the evening of October 8th, 2025, 14-year-old Duane Morgan was in his bedroom on Hobkirk Drive in Glasgow Village neighborhood. Now, if I'm mispronouncing that, someone can correct me. Now, this is in North St. Louisiana County, or excuse me, St. Louis County. Let me go ahead and get that straight. I gotta rewind all this. That ain't right. On the evening of October 8th, 2025, 14-year-old Duane Morgan was in his bedroom on Hobkirk Drive in Glasgow Village neighborhood, North St. Louis County. Outside, two groups of teenagers were in a heated argument that escalated into an actual shootout. Two bullets tore through Duane's window, striking him while he sat playing video games. He unfortunately lost his life at the scene. His mother and two brothers were home at the time, but were not physically injured. Neighbors described the chaos as gunfire erupted from both sides of the street. One 79-year-old, who you can see on the screen, Mary Glazer, said bullets flew over her head as she sat on her scooter outside. Multiple homes were hit. In the area, some say briefly resembled a war zone. So this happened on October 8th at around 6:10 p.m. And moments later, the police responded because ShotSpotter actually made alerts and 911 calls were also made. This is when Duane was found unalived later in his home. So the news kind of spread around, not enough. So we're going to go ahead and put more emphasis on this right now. I would tell you, as far as I know, and as I have information here, no arrests have been made at all. Okay, the neighborhood has been devastated. Duane's family described him as a bright, quiet ninth grader who loved nature and fishing. His aunt says his mother is completely broken. She hasn't eaten or slept since the tragedy. Neighbors expressed both shock and anger, pointing out that gunfire is becoming too common in this area and that this time it claimed the life of someone who was completely innocent while they were playing the video game. The local school district issued a letter mourning the loss of the beloved student, and community leaders also renewed calls to address gun violence. Police are urging anyone with information to contact St. Louis County Police Bureau of Crimes, and that's at 636-529-8210. You can remain anonymous as well. Man, that's a shame. And we want to send condolences to the Morgan family. Duane was a kid who was playing video games in his home, as many of us have done, and this story has become far too common. Week after week, we talk about a child sitting in the home being struck by stray bullets. Now, I'm a black male, and I can tell you I've been in a lot of places where there are a lot of black individuals, and crime can be escalated. All right? Hey, I'm going to say it. In those areas, stray bullets can really cause damage. And a lot of people have shootouts. They're shooting back because they don't know if their life is going to be lost. And It's unfortunate. I don't want to go too much deeper on it. Condolences to the Morgan family. Duane, you were a bright individual, man, and unfortunately, your future got stopped short. Hopefully, someone can find who did it. All right. Let's move on to the next story. So this one, everybody's familiar with this story as well because it's happened in multiple states all over different counties, and we've heard this story over and over again. But yes, this time it's in a different location. A Wisconsin family is suing Roblox, actually accusing the game giant of failing to protect their 5-year-old daughter from exploitation on its platform. The lawsuit claims multiple predators targeted the child through Roblox, grooming her while posing as other kids, all under the company's family-friendly branding. Now, the lawsuit was filed on October 10th, 2025 in Northern California by Dolman Law Group. They allege that the 5-year-old girl from Outagamie County, Wisconsin, was targeted by multiple adult predators masquerading as children on Roblox. According to the complaint, these predators befriended the girl in various Roblox experiences, eventually sending her explicit images and coercing her into sending images and videos herself, including footage of her. Yes. The family claims Roblox design has it almost set up in a way that makes it very easy for predators to be able to target these children. Now, they argue Roblox also failed to implement basic safety features, prioritizing growth over child protection. This lawsuit seeks monetary damages for physical pain, mental anguish, emotional distress, and medical expenses. It also paints a picture of a platform riddled with a predatory behavior that has been going on for months, some have said even years, with no safeguards being taken place on the behalf of Roblox. Now, this case is joining a wave of litigation, okay? As many have known, and I've mentioned earlier, multiple places have had similar lawsuits. Kentucky's Attorney General recently sued Roblox, calling it a playground for predators. Louisiana has also filed a suit in August. Iowa also sued after a 13-year-old was taken and following contact with a predator on the platform. A lot of these things are even disturbing to even say. Now, the community reaction has remained the same. Nationwide anger amongst parents. Attorneys call Roblox protections woefully inadequate, accusing the company of acting only when its stock is threatened. Child psychiatrists also warn parents that grooming happens gradually and often pull kids off the platform. Experts emphasize that parents can use privacy tools, but companies must carry more responsibility to not push it onto the families. Roblox issued a statement defending its safety policies, emphasizing partnerships with law enforcement and upcoming AI age verification measures. Okay. With AI involved, we may see some good measures being taken, but as you know, every single system has seemed to be manipulated in some way. So I'm curious to see how this new system works, but we need to see some systematic change there. One thing I can say, parents can take more ownership. I do think these companies do deserve more responsibility, being that they're taking a lot of the time and money. You do have a responsibility. Give you an example. Your child goes to school for a certain amount of hours a day. They would say your child is physically there, but I will say there are times where child even has homeschooling, and the school would be responsible for what content that child takes in that tablet. They could face a lawsuit because of that. Why can't video game companies like Roblox and other companies face the same lawsuit? It could open up a deep, dark tunnel. That is my own, little analysis of the situation. But unfortunately, we want to say, we are sad to hear any news of the 5-year-old and their families going through this. Let's go ahead and move on. I do want to say, so Do you think any safeguard is possible in Roblox against such nasty people? Great question. There will never be any safeguard that's 100%. So we could say that first. Is there better safeguards? I do think there are much better safeguards. I do think there should be no communication even within some of these games. There should be no chat allowed within games. And a lot of people say that might take away the multiplayer side of it. But if you can have age restrictions or certain things like that, where you can make sure a person is of age or has an adult consent before they do this. With AI coming around, there's going to be a lot of faking, a lot of fake videos, a lot of things. I can see that. But at least that is measures being taken to take advantage of the system. We just want the regular basic safety measures in place. All right. Okay. It is a breeding ground. A lot of kids play there, and I can see a lot of predators find it an easy place too. And some people don't understand predators come in many different forms. There are predators with mental issues who may feel as though they're a child and they play with children, but they don't understand the full, how can I say? They don't understand the full concept of what it means to be engaging with a child. I know that's sad to say, but damn. It's unfortunate. Let's move on to the next one. I don't want to go too deep into that. That's getting a little sick and disgusting. Okay. So, next story. We're going to talk about the town of Atlantic Beach, South Carolina. Big shout out to South Carolina. But once again, Atlantic Beach, South Carolina is without a police chief. Yes, on October 7th, 2025, Atlantic Beach officials officially terminated interim police chief Carlos Castillo. All right. They are citing what they call a pattern of conduct and performance issues. Now, you might say, how does this, revolve around gaming? Listen up. Castillo had been suspended twice in recent weeks and placed on a formal performance improvement plan, a PIP plan. Many companies have that, and people may be familiar with it, okay? But the town manager, Adrian Jones, listed numerous issues in the termination letter. Inconsistent attendance and frequent tardiness, that'll get you fired fast. Disabling the town-issued device location tracking, probably so he couldn't figure, they couldn't figure out where he was. Violating departmental tobacco policies, possibly smoking on grounds, things like that. Making disparaging remarks to a municipal judge. Don't know what those remarks were. Delegating responsibilities instead of enforcing policies. Now, all that to say, the standout allegation out of all of them is the one we are here to talk about. Yes, Mr. Castillo, Carlos' biggest allegation that everybody had the biggest problem with was he was playing video games while on duty. And it's been proven, and it's a fact. The situation came to a head on October 3rd when Castillo issued an alcohol permit against direct orders. When confronted, he admitted fault but refused to sign his suspension notice, writing, "Do not agree" on the document. That refusal and his ongoing lack of improvement and playing video games while on duty is the reasons for his termination. Now, this follows a lot of different issues going on with the Atlantic Beach Police Department. Castillo actually took over in 2022 after the previous chief was arrested in a prostitution sting. Yes, it was. And we got to say it. It's just what it was. Okay. The small historic town is known for a lot of stuff, but right here, the police department is not looking so hot. All right. The town hasn't issued any flashy press release or anything. I think they may have mentioned something of it, but we have to mention it here because Carlos Castillo was playing games while on duty. And I'm going to just say, I don't think that's the worst thing. I can say there are many people who have played games while they're working. I can say you should not be doing it. But if you're holding or waiting for something and you have a cell phone game or you have something you're playing, is that bad? Castillo, nonetheless, has been terminated from Atlantic Beach, South Carolina. And we want to go ahead and say, Castillo, Mr. Carlos, big salute to you for playing games on the job. And that, everybody, is gaming gone wild. Whew, that was a hot one. Now, without further ado, the glass is coming off. We got to get to a real one. It's time. Hopefully this stream deck do me justice. Oh, let's go. All right. And those were, I agree, Camille, those were really interesting cases. Like I said, they're all recent. We like to cover recent things around gaming, and you don't hear about these. If I don't talk about them, you ain't going to hear about them, right? It's just keep it real. All right. So let's get to the real, y'all. Hold up. I ain't even got a cup here. I would take a shot. This right here is nasty work. For those who do not know, we have been a faithful Nintendo channel for a long time. We have started off Nintendo. A lot of Nintendo Switch modding videos, teaching people how to, use homebrew software on the Nintendo Switch. A lot of different things started here on the channel. That's where and I ain't gonna lie, it was the first video was a long time ago on YouTube. It was just some random shit. But actually taking the channel serious was around the time Nintendo Switch came out and you had the modifications with the Nintendo Switch. Team Executor, shout out to y'all. Had an interview with Gary Bowser himself. That's how the full circle comes around here. This ain't got shit to do with none of that. But my point is, I go deep with Nintendo and everybody here as well. We do, the family. But y'all, this one is big news. A hacking group calling themselves Crimson Collective claims to have infiltrated Nintendo. Yes, a screenshot doing the rounds. We're not going to show the screenshot here. We've had enough smoke with Nintendo as it is. But there's been a screenshot making its rounds showing what looks like internal directories, including production assets, developer previews, backups, and a long stack of Nintendo topics, environmental folders, dev staging, production, admin assets, all that shit. We're going to go ahead and break it down now. Let's get to it. So the screenshot shows a lot of things. Okay, and I want to start this off just in case anybody wants to know. Nintendo has not confirmed the breach yet. I just want to state that. So the directory that you see in the screenshot labeled Crimson Collective is featuring buckets or folders, as some would say. Buckets is a term, a lot of devs out there, they might be more familiar with buckets. I like folders, but let's get to it. So you see some of these folders that say Nintendo Topics Production. You see dash staging, dash dev, dash admin, assets, preview, backups. You see a lot of things in there. You see generic buckets like CMS manual, mail assets, backup log, right? You see a lot of different things. You see content infrastructure. Now, you see things possibly tied to web CMS, marketing content, even possible partner portal information. This is not necessarily, for anybody that's thinking, game source code, but very critical information, if true. So what makes it so true, some may ask? We're going to play both sides of this. The naming convention is environment-based. Some people may not be familiar with that, but those who are, look at this and they're very intrigued by that structure, okay? You see things like admin, preview, assets, and different splits. Very typical things you would see in real internal systems. Okay? You also see infrastructure test, deployment hints. These are things that align with modern cloud pipelines. A lot of this may draw people to believe this is very true, and Crimson Collective may have Nintendo by the balls here. But there are some people who are alleging this is not real, because a folder screenshot does not mean proof of access. There needs to be more information out there. There needs to be physical information that somebody can look through, grab, see, and touch. But when you do that, it is illegal at that point, because you are then grabbing possibly copyrighted content. That's why content like that usually gets spread on places like 4chan. But you touching it, you already diving into some deep shit. Okay? But there's been no verifiable file samples, hashes, no IOCs, no signed build artifacts, IPs, no nothing. There's been nothing. So a lot of people believe this is bullshit. What do you think? Now, Crimson Collective, just so you know a little bit about Crimson Collective, they actually are the ones that bragged about a Red Hat claim for extortion. I believe that. And let me go ahead and read this to make sure. Okay. Now, this says Crimson Collective bragged about Red Hat access, recently claiming 570 gigabytes of repos, and they tried to extort them. Red Hat has acknowledged an incident and contacted authorities. Also claimed hits on other large organizations to build clout. Their playbook tends to be the folder showing all the information, demanding payment, and threatening a leak. It's a former formula that has worked for them, and they continue to do it. All right. Now, likely a service for apps, internal dashboards, and publishing pipelines. This may be real. I'm kind of believing it. Okay, but I don't know how real it is because we don't have any information out there. I could go ahead and go more about the timeline. We got a lot of shit about the timeline. I don't care about that. Let's talk about how the community feel, how we really feel. For me, I'm going to talk about my personal feelings. I don't think anything for video or a hack for the Switch 2 is about to come out. I don't believe that. That's me. I don't think anything with a hack for the Switch 2 about to come out. But I do think there is a side of the community that feels like Nintendo deserves this for all the attacks they have done over their IP. And I also feel like there are some people that feel like this might be a step overboard, even to do to Nintendo. So I think it's kind of split. But let's talk about the security side of things. Now, we got folder names like CMS, right? These type of things imply a lot of marketing content and possibly consumer data. So you might even see PII. A lot of people don't know about that, but I think, I'm not sure the exact, I think it's personal identifiable information, or somebody correct me on that, right? And correct me. I think it's personal identifiable information or personal identification information, personal information identifier. Like, who gives a damn? PII. Okay, it's personal information about you. And that could possibly be out there. If this information's out there, maybe your personal information's out there. And they don't need to have your address or your direct name to really affect you. It could be other things. You got to think deeper. Okay? So just know if this is real, Nintendo has to say something. And if Crimson Collective proves it's real, Nintendo, if they do not say anything, they are hiding the fact that consumers' information may be out there. This could be crucial. And they have to say something if it's true. And I wonder how soon will we hear something? I think we will hear something soon because Crimson Collective has put this out on X and it has already garnered a lot of views. It's already garnered a lot of comments, a lot of eyes. Nintendo's watching, believe it. Now, Switch 2 keys. Does anybody think Switch 2 keys are out there? I don't. I just don't think that. I think if they had Switch 2 keys, that shit would have been so fast as day and we would have a hack or something. You know what I mean? We have some CFW, y'all. We be back in the Switch CFW, Switch 2 CFW market. But nah, it ain't going down like that. And I don't condone it. I may have done it in the past, but change, man. Now, I also don't believe there's going to be like this, oh, this is the failing of Nintendo. This is it. This is the one that's going to take down just like the original Switch. And just know the original Switch was a hardware modification, right? I remember sliding a piece of wire down in that slot, even doing it. right? Like there was, you had to actually, you could use the right Joy-Con slot. Like that was beautiful. It was hardware. It was an accident. We shouldn't have got it. We got it though. I don't think it's going to happen with the Switch 2. That's just me. So I want to say a couple things. First, if anybody has any of that information, like the leaks, the different things, or any information around it, like you can post and show people, I don't recommend you do it. Like I said from the beginning, you touch any of this information, it's illegal. They go, hey, if you get caught with it, it's up to you. You can go ahead and try a VPN. That VPN shit ain't working on that. You're going to have to go deeper. You better take your ass to the library with the hoodie and a mask on and make sure that you're going and accessing it from a public library and don't sign your real name. Like, you better do some shit like that. Because Nintendo Ninjas is good. They get footage. They get everything. They come for your ass. Don't try it. Don't try it, okay? Anybody that's got a Nintendo account, I do not use my Nintendo account. I don't got shit on there, payment meant nothing. But if you do, I suggest rotate your password, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, rotate your 2FA. All right, how about you rotate that? Because if you don't rotate it, maybe they got your 2FA. I don't know how that works. I ain't super technical on that, but I know if they got a lot of information, they ain't got to have your name and address and all that. But what if they got some information in regards to the handshake to 2FA? Now they got the code like you got the code. Oh, damn. I don't know. Right? Just change your shit. Okay, and if you a content creator and you posting about this shit, make sure y'all don't be sharing. Like, I could have showed the screenshot. I could have also shown some other stuff. I didn't do it. Y'all be careful out there. I'm one that Nintendo has struck me. Nintendo.
Round 2. Fight.
Nintendo has struck me. EA has struck many people over Battlefield. Don't fall for it. All right. Without further ado, I don't want to go into too much of it, but some people want to actually talk about more of the technical stuff. I do have some technical things here. Some people want to see real proof, and they're looking for things like hashes. Okay, file names tied to Nintendo infrastructure, IPs, domains, signed artifacts, some security vendors, Nintendo incident banners. Like, they want partner notices. Like, they want some factual information to hold on to. Crimson Collective has not even a dabble of that information. I will agree. We'll put more like proof in the pudding for Crimson Collective. But at this point, we haven't seen that. So a lot of people are stating it ain't the case. It ain't the case. All right. So a lot of people want to talk about, more and more on this. I can go on and on, but I'm gonna just say, just stay out the way of Nintendo, man. Don't mess with Nintendo. Nintendo will whoop your ass, bro. They will take you down. They're no joke. They have taken down many people. If you think you're gonna win against Nintendo, I'm sorry. It's like the Matrix, bro. The machines will win. Okay, just understand. You just need to find out your best spot to hide. Just keep all your electricity off and live your life, because that's it. That is it. Okay. Ab, what's going on? Dap me up. Good to see you, man. Good to see everybody in there. All right, my dog. Yeah, let's go ahead. We're gonna move on to the next topic. Like I said, we got a lot of hot ones today. That one was super hot, man. That was super hot. That was what was it? The #1 stunner. Yeah, I remember that. That was so old. That shit show your age right there. I can't even believe I said that, yo. Shut up. Like, that was crazy. The #1 stunner. Like, yo, they don't even play that shit on the radio no more. The #1 stunner. Like, that's so, oh my goodness. Anyways, let's go ahead. Now, did we have, I don't know why the music is still going. Hold on. I got music going in the background. All right, I got music going in my ear. Right? Okay, thank you. I had music going in my ear, man. It's just nonstop. And I'm like, damn, can't stand it. So, this one right here, y'all, I'm going to give my personal feelings, and then I'm going to go through this. We're going to go real quick because I love Dude, I Got the Munchies. I'm going to be honest. It's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? That Junior Hey, we got some good hot fire shit. So I want to get to it. But nonetheless, I've done this week after week, man. And all y'all Battlefield guys, I could go to the comments right now and show how y'all been talking mess about me because I am a Call of Duty #1 fan, man. #1 supporter. I don't even want to say fan because fan, they want to go, oh, you're a fan. You're a fanboy. No, I ain't no fanboy. I'm a real supporter of Call of Duty, man. A real franchise. Battlefield 6 comes along and y'all think y'all just get some big nuts and walk all over us. It's not happening, bro. Black Ops 7 is the real deal, man. Stop playing. I ain't even buy Battlefield 6. No, I tried the beta. It's fire. I'm going to give it it's fire, bro. It's fire. I played it. It's super fire. Yes. Oh, my God. Yes, it's fire. Who cares? Black Ops 7 is what y'all need to be talking about. Why are y'all not talking about Black Ops 7 everything? Like Battlefield 6, let them play. They have concurrent player counts and all that. Who cares? Black Ops 7, it's time. Put down the Battlefield. Put down anything. If you're playing Delta Arena, I don't care what you're playing. Delta Arena. We don't care what the hell it's called. I know it's Delta Force Arena something. I don't care. Put it down. Black Ops 7 season. Now, with that out the way, let's get to it. So, Battlefield 6 has made a strong comeback after years and years and years of missteps. DICE has stripped away the gimmicks from 2042, bringing back classic class system, 64-player battles, a more grounded military tone, gunplay that has been overhauled. No more rubber bullets. These firefights feel real. The game also surprisingly well optimized. PC players talk about smooth frame rates, and they don't even need an ultra high-end GPU, and they are enjoying. Multiplayer, everybody talked about it's the best multiplayer they've ever seen in Battlefield ever, y'all. Now I almost want to cry being such a fan of Call of Duty, but it's true. It's true. People have said the Battlefield multiplayer is the best multiplayer ever by Battlefield. I've heard that. So you got Conquest and Breakthrough modes. You also got, I think it's Myrick Valley and Operation Firestorm. They give you that signature Battlefield. I don't care about a signature Battlefield moment. But for all you signature Battlefield fans, I'm sorry. This is your Battlefield moment where the tanks roll in and the jets duel. Okay? I'll give it to you. Okay, let's just get to it. So, of course, they broke records, man. You seen over 747,000 concurrent players on Steam alone. Yes, that is not an understatement. Battlefield 6 saw 747,000 concurrent players on Steam alone. But there are some critiques. The campaign is weak. I've heard multiple people say that. I haven't played it, okay? 9 missions, uninspired, lacking vehicle control, and large-scale creativity that people have seen to come from campaigns on Battlefield. Weak! Call of Duty ain't gonna do you like that. Black Ops 7 is gonna be a wonderful campaign. You mark my words, and you're gonna have large-scale. You're gonna be riding that tank, and you're gonna be riding over entire buildings. That's what's gonna happen with Black Ops 7. I know the trailer tanked. The trailer tanked. I know we had Beavis and Butthead and all types of shit in the other one. I know. Crucify me. Okay? I've been there. I went through when we were fucking running off walls. I was there. I loved it. I was like, hey, I'm running off walls. Yeah, I'm running off walls. So let's talk about Black Ops 7. It's making waves because it's easing off the skill-based matchmaking. Yes, Treyarch has confirmed that the game will ship with open matchmaking by default. So it's going to be minimizing that skill consideration. So persistent lobbies are back, meaning rivalries and rematches live. Yes, that's what we want. So if I got one-on-ones, I want to run the ones. You can do that on Black Ops 7. Can you run the ones on Battlefield 6, huh? I don't think you can run the ones. But on Black Ops 7, we're going to be running the ones. Back, however you want to do it. We run the ones. So for everybody that played the beta, They've seen fast fluid comp. Yo, man, I don't like the wall jumps, man. I'm going to be honest. I just got to say myself, I ain't a fan of the wall jumps. Not a fan of the wall jumps, Black Ops 7, but nonetheless, you got wall jumps. You got slides. Of course, you got quick reflexes. Snap shooting. It's back, man. It's back, y'all. Now, PC players and AMD hardware saw unusually strong performance. Unusually. So you think Battlefield 6 is optimized good for the PC? Wait till Black Ops 7 comes out. We got the RX 9070 cards outperforming RTX 5070 Ti's by over 30% at 1440p. AMD is in, y'all. AMD is in. I got stock in AMD. I'll pull up the phone right now. If you don't have stock in AMD, what are you doing? My bad. And thank everybody for tuning in. We got a couple people. I think we got quite a few people. Share and you know, go ahead to content. You know, like it and all that shit. But early reception for Call of Duty, I'm not going to lie. It wasn't good, man. It wasn't good. I ain't going to lie. Weapons seem basic as hell, man. Same shit year after year, man. Maps seem like the same shit year after year. My frame rate was good, but I heard some people complaining. I ain't complaining, but some people was complaining. My shit was good, though. But I ain't gonna lie. Black Ops 7, you got to step it up, man. I'm right now here to say Battlefield 6. Do you see what they're doing? Like, we can run the ones. I give you that. You got to throw in zombies and some other shit. Like, you got to throw in special Black Ops missions. You got to throw in zombies. You got to throw everything this time, Call of Duty. This is the time. We got our backs against the wall. These motherfuckers are stomping on us. They are walking on our backs right now. Can't you see? Like, hurting us, man. But I will say, I kept my ear to the ground, and the community's been split. I haven't seen everybody just against Call of Duty, though. Let me know in the comments right now. Y'all know I clipped this up. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? How we feeling? Call of Duty, Battlefield, which one we going with? I know people going to say, I'm going to hear this because I hear this all the time. You can play both of them if you're a fan of both games. Why don't shut up? We ain't doing that. No. I'm a fan of the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. I love them both. No. Without further ado, Black Ops 7. See you soon. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. Now, this one I love. As y'all always know, we cover food. As you know, gaming and food goes hand to hand. It's like a stoner and munchies. So, we have a segment called Dude, I Got the Munchies. This segment, every time we put up clips, it does great. We never turn down this segment. We got about 4 to 5 segments that have consistently performed. And it seems like everybody loves food. Everybody has an inner fat-ass boy that they tap into every now and then. Or a fat-ass girl. But they tap into it. Without further ado, this is Dude, I Got the Munchies. We are going to start with our first food on Dude, I Got the Munchies. And for those who do not know, we only cover new foods around here, man. We don't cover old stuff. We like to talk about food that is new, something you can go out there and grab yourself. We want y'all to be able to step outside and enjoy the things we talk about, or to see the things we talk about. Y'all, this caught me by shock. I'm not gonna lie. Arby's is officially stepping up the nugget game to something I've never seen before, and this is a first of its kind menu drop across the United States of America, and I want y'all to tune in. They are officially dropping what they call steak nuggets. And these aren't just ground up meatballs. No, we're talking hand-cut steak pieces that are seasoned and garlic with pepper for that smoky premium bite. We talking a 5 or 9 piece that you can enjoy with hickory barbecue sauce. You can even get you a steak nugget sandwich. Oh, Arby's, you're talking to me. I ain't gonna lie, Arby's. You're coming with the meats with this one. And you can get, and this is the wildest one, y'all. I want y'all to listen up because this is the wildest one. They got a steak nugget mac bowl featuring creamy white cheddar mac and cheese topped with nuggets and crispy onions. I'm about to leave, y'all. I'm about to leave. Look, they didn't cut off. I don't even know how I didn't cut on the other segment. See, I didn't cut it off. I'm too happy, y'all. I've never seen this. Arby's, man. We got it. Y'all, did y'all hear we are talking a fast food joint with steak. Imagine you go to McDonald's and you say, yeah, can I get a T-bone? That don't happen in fast food. Arby's has made it. Let me repeat what they got on the menu that's coming. We are talking a 5 or 9 piece hickory barbecue sauce steak nuggets right there. Look at that. Just look at them. You can also get you a steak nugget sandwich. So just imagine putting that steak on a bun with some barbecue sauce. That's what I'm going for. And then you got the steak nugget mac bowl. I already know Wisconsin going crazy right now. Y'all know how they offer they mac, right? Woo. I'ma say Arby's CMO Jeff Baker said himself, 2 of America's favorite foods, nuggets and steak, are here to stay. No knife needed. Damn. Okay, let's go ahead and move on. We can't do this. I'll be on that one all day. Arby's, shout out to you. That's nice. Let's move on to the next food. Let's see what this has got to be. Okay, this is what director. Can you tell me what? Like this shit made me burn up. Can you put food on there that I eat? Holy hell! All right, Camille, I ain't gonna lie. Them Arby's steak nuggets sound good, but Baby Bell is teaming up with Netflix for a fiery crossover ahead of Stranger Things Season 5. And they are releasing Baby Bell's Hellfire Cheese Alternative, their first ever spicy variety, smooth, plant-based cheese. And they're packing this heat that's inspired by the Hellfire Club. Now, it launches exclusively at Kroger this month, so stay tuned. Then it expands to Albertsons and Brookshire in December. You're looking at it retailing for about $6 for a 6-pack. Now, they're also dropping limited Stranger Things packaging for Baby Bell Original in Walmart, Target, and Kroger. Yes. So you are going to see special packaging. So you might see some weird references to different things. You know, who knows? It might be D&D or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, Baby Bell, shout out to y'all. I want y'all to tune in. I'm not a fan of different type of cheeses like this. But if you are a fan and you got a vegan alternative right here, a little spicy, Stranger Things, like why not? Go ahead and give it a try. I'm not going to lie. That packaging is fire, though. That packaging is fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like it. It actually makes you want to buy it just from the packaging, but I'm not a cheese alternative guy. You know what I'm saying? Screw some damn alternatives. I want some real cheese. Now, y'all, this is huge right here, man. For the first time in 13 years, yes, we are talking over a decade, Domino's is now rebranding, and this time, they ain't just rebranding the boxes. No, we're talking the whole entire vibe. We're talking stores. We're talking employees. Yes, there's going to be a new logo with brighter reds and blues. You're also going to see a sleek black and gold boxes for premium items. So when you start purchasing the premium items, you know, maybe you get the stuffed crust, right? And you're getting something else. They're going to actually put those in premium boxes. They want you to feel as though you're getting a premium quality product. I got to say, I think this is a big step for Domino's. They're also using a new font, okay? And it's called Domino's Sans, okay? They got their own font they're creating, and they're spelling it with 3 M's. I don't know what that's about, all right? But they now got a company jingle performed by Shabuzi. I have not heard it, but I heard it's on TikTok. across Instagram and a lot of different places. So big shout out to Domino's. If you guys heard the theme, how do you feel about the new branding? Do you feel like it's going to help? Do you think it's going to change anything? Now, the items can stay the same because I do think Domino's has good food. I do think they're missing something, and this might be the change for Domino's. So big salute to Domino's, man. Big salute. I think that's a pretty good one. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the next one. All right, let's check out the next one here. All right, y'all. KFC. Talk to me nice, KFC. KFC is taking fried chicken where no Colonel ever went before. KFC is starting something new. KFC is now, I got to slow this up, man. This is hard. This is like a big deal, especially for me. And a lot of black folks out there, I know this is deep. I almost want to shed a tear for this, but this is big. This is like the future coming to us. KFC now has a secret vending machine that gives out free sweet Tokyo hot and crispy chicken. Yes, I am not lying, y'all. They right now have a secret vending machine that gives out free sweet Tokyo hot and crispy chicken. Now, this machine's going to officially launch on October 18th. And when they launch it, right, officially, they're going to put all the different things out there, but it's hidden somewhere in Sydney's spiciest alleyway. And fans have to follow the social media account to get clues to find it. Now, the sweet Tokyo flavor is boneless chicken coated in teriyaki glaze and sesame seeds. Part of the campaign is like an anime romance from Tokyo's Shinjuku district, all right? So, haven't heard about this, but this is like a side quest for KFC chicken. And I'm not going to lie, KFC, if you hear this right now, I'm speaking on the behalf of the entire African-American community. You need to have chicken vending machines all over. As long as you can keep the chicken fresh, if you can cook the chicken right there, you can have security around the chicken. We would appreciate, if we don't have a KFC by us, you can then have KFC chicken right around the corner. I can go to Walgreens, and instead of the red box that used to be there, I now can get KFC. I would love that. Okay, and then we can be in Chicago. We can get a little hood with it. We might put some Long John Silvers up in there. We might put some Captain D's. We might put some Harold's up in there. We might put some some JJ's. We might put a couple things up in there, right? And we can go in there and get cooking chicken. Oh man, you talking about 24/7 chicken? It ain't many of that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. That was beautiful. Yeah, I hope people share that, man. Okay, Lay's. Talk to me nice, Lay's. Lay's is tossing their iconic bright yellow look in favor for a warmer ingredient-focused design. They want to give off farm vibes, okay? They now have matte packaging and their new Lay's Raised Sun logo, okay? They're trying to change things, and you can see the packaging on screen, how they're really going different. They're also changing the chips themselves. There's no more artificial flavors or colors, and Lay's Baked will now use olive oil with 50% less fat. Kettle cooked reduced fat gets avocado oil. Okay, this is Lay's biggest rebrand in nearly 100 years. That is big to say. That's a big rebranding. With everything the way it's going, people becoming more conscious to what they're putting into their bodies. I almost think all marketing has to go this way because people do not want to take in bad things, even though we do. You know what I mean? Like, keep it real. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Like, rebranding's okay, but I'm Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got another one. All right. So Long John Silver's. Oh my goodness. I long for me some Long John Silver's. Ain't that something? So Long John Silver's, Captain D's are two of some of my favorite places to go to eat. I know they are the unhealthiest places to go as well. But if you have not tried Long John Silver's or Captain D's, do me a favor. Stop everything right now. Go find your nearest one and go try it right now. And make sure you get a fish and chicken platter. You are going to enjoy it. Make sure you got heartburn pills and all that ready, your blood pressure pills, whatever it may be, because this is going to be some delicious food that could possibly take you to heaven a little early, but it's good. Okay? Possibly. I said possibly. Now, Long John Silver's has rebranded, excuse me. I said rebranded. Wow, that was called rebranded. Yo, is that a word? Reband? I need chicken. But Long John Silver's has rebranded its logo to feature a chicken, no longer using the fish that it's known for its iconic logo. Because their hand-battered chicken planks are apparently their best-kept secret, and people are not that big over the fish. They're now testing spicy Nashville hot chicken and new wraps. They're aiming to make the chicken their new permanent part of their identity. And I think this is the smartest thing they should have done a long time ago. As you can see, Popeyes now jumping up. Chicken should be, I mean, why haven't you done that, Long John Silver's? I don't know, but Long John Silver's for a long time has been known as a place to look to the seas. They're now going to be changing the rebranding some, not so much as seas, because a lot of people look at Long John Silver's and they think seafood. Now they're going to change that concept where you look at Long John Silver's, you think more chicken. I think that is genius marketing by Long John Silver's. I'm going to give it a clap. I think that's a good one. And without further ado, that is... Dude, I got the fucking munchies. Man, that was a good one, man. I'm not going to lie. A lot of food. The best one on there, I have to say for this one, no lie, was the Arby's steak nuggets, bro. Like, oh my goodness. They killing it with that. I ain't going to lie. Arby's, you might pull a Popeyes with, if that steak really good, you might pull off a Popeyes with this like they did with the chicken sandwich, man. You might be able to pull it off. Them steak day. You got to make them steak nuggets right. If they right and they taste good, barbecue sauce, man, look at here. I ain't going to say no more. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic because, yeah, we're moving through pretty good rate. Okay. And big shout out, Ab. Look at that KFC. Yo, Camille, people will share their locations on. So, yeah, they will. I just did. Lorena, you just did the form? You just did the form? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Or ma'am, excuse me. I don't know. But you just did the form. Thank you. We got to get to you. We got to get to you. I got Camille, one other. I got two others to do. I see you, but thank you for filling out the form. I got to get that to you. And actually, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna get to the form. I ain't gonna say nothing exclusive. I gotta keep my mouth shut. But we're gonna be on too, playing the game and all that. I'm gonna just go live, play the game, catch me there, and we'll talk when we go live. All right. So this one here, actually hit home for me pretty deep. So let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Korean TikToker and live streamer, and I'm not sure to pronounce this, so please correct me if I'm wrong, but Yoonji, I'm not sure to pronounce that, but let's just say Yoonji. I like that better. So Korean TikToker and live streamer who had over 300,000 followers was found unalived on September 11th on a mountainside in Muju County. Authorities say her killer was a man in his 50s, known online as Black Cat. He donated the equivalent of $70,000 to her and claimed to be a CEO, though reports later revealed he was drowning in debt. CCTV footage reportedly captured him kneeling and begging her shortly before the unaliving. Investigators say the encounter turned fatal when he pulled her back into her car. After abandoning her body, he was arrested 12 hours later. Initially, he denied involvement, but later confessed once police found the body. This case sent shockwaves across the entire streaming community, and a lot of the top streamers have talked about it. News spread even, this is, of course, globally. You got to think about it. Korean TikTok streamer, and it's even touching people here in the States. It's really taken a global effect. You have streamers including Asmongold, I think it's Tectone, Valkyrie, QT, Cinderella, Pokimane, Hassan, a lot of different ones. They've all have spoken on this and also talked about skipping TwitchCon 2025 for security reasons because they do not feel safe as being streamers. Now, Asmongold called this a case of a cautionary tale, telling creators if someone randomly starts giving you a ton of money to block them. This is directly from Asmongold. All right. Tectone shared a chilling story of two top donors showing up at his house uninvited. He actually had to tell them, if you step on my property uninvited again, I will shoot you. Other creators have echoed the warning that extreme financial support from strangers is often a red flag for obsessive behavior and not generosity. Okay? Now, there are people out there who do not stream. I have a podcast. I stream live. I've had viral moments, right? I've had interviews that have gone viral. If you don't believe me, I've even been mentioned on Yahoo Finance. How do you get mentioned on Yahoo Finance? Believe it or not, look up Nick Moses 05 on Yahoo Finance. So I've been announced a lot of different places, okay? So I've had people reach out to me, and I've had a lot of people watch me, and I've had some encounters that were very interesting. And I can say and testify to this is 120% true. 120% true. I've received very generous gifts before, and they all came at a cost. Every single one. Every single one. And when I mean a very generous gift, you'll know the difference. I'm just going to say that. So, legal commentators like Legal Mindset saying that these deranged pay pigs have dangerous parasocial expectations. They believe that money could buy love or even buy, ownership in a way. All right. Now, Amaranth, I believe is how you pronounce her name, dealt with a stalker from Estonia repeatedly showing up at her home. We also got the VTuber Camilla had someone try to break in while she was live on stream. In China, a man spent $550,000 on his family's life savings just for a streamer to call him bro. That's crazy. A man spending $550,000 to a streamer to be called bro is insane. Bottom line. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Like, I don't know what else I can say. This is tragic, bro. Like, I don't want to go too much on. I want to say condolences to her family. Yoon, I believe it's Yoon G, and I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I think it's Yoon, but condolences to her family, condolences to everybody around, condolences to everybody that she really brought light to and really were hurt by this because she didn't deserve it. And when you stream, I'm gonna let everybody know this is the risk we take. I'm gonna be honest, this is the risk we take. I've been here for many, many years streaming. I've had people, and this is a story. I'm gonna just say the story. I don't usually like telling stories about my life, but this is one that falls right in line with this. I remember being at an event. I was at an event. I decided at the event to go live. I went live and I was live at the event, and I've been live at multiple events. I'll go live at events again. Okay, so that's not to say I won't go live at events, but this is just show you how things are and how I started understanding when I go live and how I go live. So I show up to this event and I'm there with my family. And all of a sudden I go live, family, hey, we're having a great time. We go to the event finishes. I leave the event, and do you know, I see an individual that I have met that actually has been a fan. And that individual tried to drive away like I didn't notice. I followed the individual. Individual was running red lights to get away. Seen the individual. And I'm that type. I pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ignorant, and God forbid that be my downfall. I pull up on you. He got away because I ain't running no red lights. But that's just to show you when you're going live in certain areas, certain people around, you got to be careful. So now I go live, but I always go live unexpectedly. You don't know where I may be. You don't know how far I am away from home. Some people don't even know where home is. I like to keep it that way. Big shout out to Shane, Melbourne, Australia. All the way from Melbourne, Australia, man. Shane, shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to lie. I love to see fans. And when I see people, I want you to say something to me. Like, I want you to speak. I want to see, like, I'm the type that I see you out in public. Yo, Nick Moses 05. Yo, what's popping? My dog, what's good? Like, I'm out there. I'm like that. You know what I mean? I'm like that. And it wasn't Gary Bowser. Believe it or not, I'm probably going to show up on Gary. No, let me stop. Gary, I'm definitely going to come check you out, though. That's one of the first places I want to go soon, man. Is to check out Gary, just to sit down with him, you know, have a chat with him, man, kick it with him for a little bit. That's it. And that's my dog. We got a lot of history together, man. And he's the reason I thank him for a lot of my growth. And I'm sure he thanked me for a lot of his growth as well. And now I hope the best for his endeavors, and he hopes the best for mine. That's how friendships happen, right? You got to just put yourself out there. That's how it happened, man. I ain't gonna lie, Camille. I'm the type that love both of those, man. KFC and pizza, bro. Like, you give me chicken or pizza, both of them, I'm grateful. Let's go ahead and move on to the last subject. One of the subjects that always goes viral every time we put clips up. Yes, without further ado, it is Choose Your Fate.
Round 2. Fight.
Y'all know, Choose Your Fate. It is always about two topics. You can only pick one. You cannot jump to both sides. You know how it goes. Every single time. You can't be a hop and skipper. Yes, and there you go. You see it right there. Choose your fate. So every time. This is the point of this show, is you get two choices and you must pick one. And when we clip it, we're gonna show you going in on your one choice. So therefore, when people go in on you, you can't back out. This is how people feel when they're criticized. You got to be able to face criticism and take it head on in this game. That's why it's choose your fate. And you got to choose it. And you better hope it's right. So let's get to it. Now, oh man. Now hold up. For those who do not know, we are doing a Choose Your Fate Halloween edition. This is going to be, I ain't going to say Halloween edition. I hate that. We're going to do Choose Your Fate October themed edition. We're going to make tough choices. We typically do video games, right? But we had a season where, why not? And these choices, everybody should be familiar with. So let's go ahead and get to it. The first one, for $1 million, would you walk past Michael Myers, or would you swim past Pennywise? Okay. And I noticed a typo on one side they put, but hey, I'm good. I'm gonna let you go with it. This one is very easy for me. I'm walking past Michael Myers, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, Michael Myers, I got a shot. Swimming past Pennywise? You're in the water. You're not swimming past Pennywise. He's a demonic form. Like, you're done. There's no possibility you make it out of the Pennywise situation. Michael Myers, I'm sorry, y'all. I think I could take Michael Myers. I'm just one. I know everybody fails, but I feel like if I just whack, quick juke, Michael Myers going, big miss, I'm going to get by him. That's it, baby. Home free. So my choice for $1 million is, of course, walk past Michael Myers. It's easy. I don't know what y'all would pick. You know what I mean? All right, there we go. We got Camille saying walk past Michael Myers. I agree. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Walking past Michael Myers, man. As simple as that. All right. So I think I would drown if I was swimming and saw Pennywise. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. Chelsea's Way. Pennywise, I think. I don't know. So, dag, okay, you go Pennywise. Why Pennywise? Why do people think you swim past? I don't think you swimming past Pennywise. That's me. I don't know. All right. Lona said walking past Michael Myers. I'm telling you, Michael Myers, this is a simple choice, man. This is almost a simple choice. All right, Dennis, what's going on? Dap me up, Harry Knuckles and all. Good to see you, Dennis. For $1 million, though, this is for $1 million. Like, you could live. You swim past Pennywise or walk past Michael Myers. Now, you got to walk past him. That's true. It did say walk. So I can't, like, really run. Damn, that's tough. I still gonna walk past. I'll be like, boom. We gonna box it. Yo, I'd rather box Michael Myers than swim past Pennywise. Like, I'm sorry. I'd rather have a one-on-one fight with Michael Myers than swim past Pennywise. That's just me. Pennywise is crazy, man. Michael Myers can break a neck. Michael Myers can do a lot of shit in a second. You know what I mean? That ain't what we discussing right now. We discussing which one. Pennywise you would disappear in a second with Pennywise. Like, what? You'll be in a demonic world with Pennywise for eternity. Like, which one do you want? All right, I will run. Okay, you got. This is a tough one, man. All right, so I got to walk past Michael Myers. Let's go to the next one, man. Let's go to the next one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. I got to say, hey, director, you on to something this week. You picked some good ones so far. Okay, let's see what the next one. Okay. You have to choose one. Constant running from a demon or never knowing when they come. Ooh, damn. Okay. Okay. So I choose one. Either constant running from a demon or never know when they come. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm going to constantly run from the demon, bro. I'm constantly running. The reason, and I know some people are going to say, why are you going to constantly run? Eventually you get tired. You're going to sit. You're going to die. Like and I know people are going to say that, but this is why I'd rather constantly run. I feel like I have a chance. I'd rather control my own destiny, bro. Like, I'm not the type that don't want to know. And then I come up, bam, and you don't get, no, I'm constantly running. I'm constantly running, bro. I'd rather run for eternity. I'd rather be eating, running, drinking, running, peeing, running, dumping, running, everything running for the rest of my life than not know when I'm about to be gone. Like, I'm sorry. That's just, to me, control your destiny. If you don't know, you have no control. You don't know. That means out of nowhere, bam, everything goes, la, 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 la. I am enjoying my life. And I know how it feels. A lot of people want to go peacefully. I know about peace. But guess what? Life ain't always fair. You better, what did my man say? Achilles say in the movie Troy? The gods envy us because we have life. Like, you better appreciate your damn life. I'm running constantly. Okay, let me see what y'all got in the chat. Okay, that's for Michael Myers. He gonna catch you. Michael Myers ain't catching me. All right, let's see what you got. Chelsea's Way, never knowing. Keep some holy water and a cross with you 24/7. That's kind of smart. I gotta give you. If you never know, and you probably keep, but eventually you got to go to Jewel. That cross ain't gonna work up in Jewel Osco. That cross ain't gonna work up in Kroger, KFC, while you getting that 3-piece extra crispy, right? When the lights just go black. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna save you. All right, Camille, at least you know where the demon is when you keep running away from it. Thank you. Like, you know what, man, my man Camille, dap me up. Camille, that's what I'm talking about. We running. Me and Camille running. I don't know about y'all. Me and Camille running, though. All right. My man, DJ C Money, I play D. They got you, man. You gone. That's it. All right. All right. Camille say, Camille, yeah, I think I would choose never knowing when they come, and I would just stay ready and prepared. You know what I'm saying? And you can stay ready and prepared. But if you don't know when they come, then how you going? Yo, imagine you like this. You sitting down, you got everything right by you. You can have your Glock right there in front of you, your holy water on the left hand. You can have the cross around your neck, the wooden stake right there. You can be in the church. But guess what? If all of a sudden the lights go black and boom, you're done. You don't know where you can't reach for stuff and just bow. Nah, I'd rather see you. Oh, I'm out. Rest of my life. No peaceful life for me. No peaceful life for me. I'm just saying. That's what you better say. Hey, Jesus, amen. You know what I'm saying? Oh, all right. We got some good ones today, man. I got to give it up for Direct. We got some good ones today. Okay. Here we go. I got to focus. One must happen. It has to happen for 24 hours. Which one are you choosing? A zombie apocalypse or demonic family possession? I'm not going to lie. This is the easiest choice of them all. Like, I don't even understand how we even, like, if I don't even understand how somebody picks something else. So I'm not going to look at the chat. I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I want y'all to say what y'all going to say. This is very easy. Zombie apocalypse, man. And the reason it's zombie apocalypse, you think I'm going to sit here and watch my children suffer? You think I'm going to watch my mom, my dad, my brothers suffer? And I ain't got no sisters, but I ain't watching nobody suffer, bro. Like, do you know how much that would hurt me to see family members being tortured, like the demons torturing their body, hurting them? They're crying, trying to get out. They're begging for your help. You think I want to see that? Yo, whoever want to see that, you crazy. I ain't looking at the chat right now. I don't want to look, but whoever picking that, you crazy. Zombie apocalypse, yes, I might lose some family members. Okay. Sad to say, I might lose some family members, but guess what? We coming out, and we all gonna be together. We're gonna be strong, and we're gonna have to pick up some new family members because we're gonna pick up some brothers in arms in zombie apocalypse. There's gonna be many brothers in arms coming together. This is an easy one for me, zombie apocalypse. Now, let me get to the chat. Okay, I want to say. We got Ab, zombie apocalypse, Ab. Right with you. Okay, so I'm on there. Camille, zombie apocalypse. Good one, Camille. And I can't wait to clip this up, have all y'all in here. Good one. Okay, Camille, zombie apocalypse. Dennis, zombie apocalypse. Oh, man, we on a roll right now. I think I'm hitting. Chelsea's way, zombie apocalypse. Okay, we all could say unanimously. Zombie apocalypse. That is about time. Let's give it up, y'all. Finally, we got a unanimous. It took a while, but we do got a unanimous. Okay. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Watching your children be like demonic, or that's sad, man. Like, imagine you got a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old that's like banging their head against the wall. You know, like I'm crying. Baby, no. Stop, baby, no. Stop. My Kevin Hart voice. No, baby, stop. Stop it, baby. You're banking your head open. You're about to die. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. That was a good one. All right. That's sad to see. I could not do that, man. Let's go on to the next one. All right. That was a good one, though. That's tough. All right. Okay. Here you go. You must choose one. Ooh, okay. Ride in the elevator with a dark spirit, or run through a 1-mile graveyard. I'm not gonna lie, this is tough. This is tough, man. Hold up, man. Gotta get a second, y'all. Gotta get a second, man. Gotta get a second. All right. I'm ready. I'm running through the graveyard, man. It's flat out. I'm running through the graveyard. I'm fast, bro. A lot of people don't know me. I'm fast as shit. Like, I'm ghost through that grave. Yeah, I'm a ghost. They gonna think I'm one of them as fast as I'm running through the graveyard. They're gonna be like, woo, running right next to me like, hi, how are you? I'm gone. What are you talking about? I'm boom. Bow. I'm juking tombstones. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I'm running through the graveyard like I run from the police when, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? Why would I sit in the elevator with a dark spirit? Like, yo, that's crazy. Like, I'm going to sit there. So you think I'm going to just stand there? Like, I'm going to just stand there. It's going to be a damn dark spirit right there. A whole embodiment of a dark spirit. I'm just going to stand there next to dude. Doom, 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 doom. With elevator music. You know what I'm saying? That's the dumbest. Hell no. Hey, I ain't looking at the chat yet. Who picked the elevator? You got to be crazy, man. You got to be crazy as hell to pick that elevator, sit up in that dark spirit, man. All right, let me get you. Let me read the chat. My fault. I shouldn't have went in on you already. But how the hell you pick it? That's a demonic dark spirit. Let's see. Okay. Dennis, run through a 1-mile graveyard. Talk to me nice, Dennis. That ain't even really that scary. Talk to him, Dennis. I'm booking on him. Come on, man. Easy. Graveyard. Bow back. Talk to him. I would choose the graveyard too. Talk to him. Graveyard. What are we talking about, man? What are we even discussing right here? I don't care if you're going up 1 floor. You can go from the 1st floor to the 2nd floor. I'm not standing next to that shit. You crazy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it can be to the 2nd floor, my dog. You know what I'm saying? That joint could be like, bing, bing. I'm not doing it. Like, you're wild. You're wild for that, man. Well, Hey, I'm glad. We all got sense, man. We all got sense here. All right, let's go ahead and move. I'm posting these tonight. I'm posting these clips tonight, y'all. 100% fact. Y'all just tune in. Everybody getting the clips, man. All right. Ooh, okay. We got a goodie. You must spend the night in one of these. Which one? An abandoned house or an abandoned hospital? I don't even have to think about this one. This is very easy for me. And I think this choice is what most simple-minded people would think. I think if you pick the other choice, you're a little cuckoo. Because you might not know what happens at that other choice, but it goes down on that other choice. Often. Many different stories about that other choice. They both scary as shit. I'm not going to lie. This one's very easy for me. I'm, of course, spending the night in an abandoned house. And not only am I going to spend the night in that abandoned house, I am going to be prepared. I am going to be in one room, which is the main quarters, the living room, family room, whatever that may be. Okay? I'm going to be in just that room. I'm going to have everything lit up, candles lit. I'm going to have the glow sticks. I'm going to have every type of weapon. I'm going to have friends. I'm going to have everything. And I'm going to make it through that night in the abandoned house because somebody else might be going. That's why you got to bring somebody with you. You're going to lose somebody, okay? If you go by yourself, you're done. So you got to bring people with you. But if you stay at an abandoned hospital, do you know how many people have passed away in a hospital? Hospitals are naturally haunted. I think you might go right now to a hospital to get checked out for a cough, and you might get a ghost that pop up on you. Because I think all hospitals are haunted in some fashion. As many people has passed away. At least I go to a haunted house. Hey, I got the possibility I might have only 6 people passed away. All right, hey, it's only 6 people. I can deal with the 6 spirits. It's 2 kids, 1 adult, 1 old man, and 2 dogs. Like, I can deal with that, okay? But I'm not dealing with thousands and thousands of spirits from a hospital that passed away, mental patients, people that regret having cancer that just want to punch people. Like, oh, my Lord. Woo! This is easy for me, man. I'm staying in an abandoned house. Okay, let me get to the chat. Okay. So, Camille, abandoned house. Let's go, Camille. Dab me up. I'm with you, man. Abandoned house. Good choice, man. We going. Look, yeah, I would explore the home during the day when it's bright. I would make it mine and just build it as a tower defense with one special. Hey, man, so I'm going to go in when the light's shining. Hey, I don't want to step in that mug. Hey, you go in that mug in daytime and then the door is locked. It get dark and shit. You said you were spending the night. Damn, I hold the high. Oh my goodness, man. Look, give me the hospital song. Yo, I just think like there are actual people that unfortunately everybody here should have had some sort of family member, even if not immediate down the line, that unfortunately had to be unalived at a hospital because it was their time. Right? So, nah, man, you crazy, bro. I'm not doing no hospital, man. You got to be on something. Like, you got to be a brave soul to do a hospital. Like, a hospital, you going to see people in crazy gowns. Like, it's just going to be people with gowns all over walking with no heads, no arms, half bodies, twisted. People walking with the little IV things up to you. You're like, I'm not doing that. Man. You got somebody hiding in the corner sweating. I'm like, no. At least in the house, I'm going to just get the normal, you know what I'm saying? The normal stuff. But yeah, that's crazy, man. That's wild right there. Do we got another one? All right, y'all. Without further ado, that was Choose Your We killed that, y'all. Now, first of all, I got to put this on a, I always got to invite the guests, man. I put this on the link. I know DJ C Money, other people like to tune in. Just say your last word. I'm saying everything we go. Now, I got to say a couple things to everybody out here first, okay, before we even bring in DJ C Money and others. I want to say all those on Twitch who already have earned a game, I need to get your games ASAP. Your priority for me, your games ASAP. And for those who do not know, if you're on other platforms, I do have a watch time thing for Twitch in an effort to gain watch time as you watch on Twitch. You earn points to be able to get games from a huge Steam key list. So if you're interested in that, you can watch via Twitch. All right. But other platforms, we have other incentives for other platforms that are coming. This is just a boost. Now, Twitch doesn't get clips. Twitch doesn't get long form content. So Twitch doesn't get a lot of that content. So that's why we're doing it for Twitch. For those who do not know, like YouTube gets all these different clips. YouTube gets long form content. YouTube gets special lives where we just go. So YouTube gets that. Also, like other platforms get other content. I think TikTok, I go live on Clash Royale, different things. So, I just try to spread the love. Try to spread the love, right? So without further ado, y'all, DJ C Money has left the building, it seems like. You know what I'm saying? I don't see him, but yo, all my people's in here. I want to send a shout out to the chat. Yo, Dennis, man, Camille, Ab, Bad Player, Shane, Chelsea's Way. Who else I'm leaving out? Because I know I'm probably leaving out somebody. He was in the chat. If I missed you, my bad, because there's so many chats. I just can't go through them all. Then I got multiple platforms with chats too. So shout out everybody on the other platforms. If I missed you, man, my bad. Big shout out to you. We posting the clips tonight. Yeah, man. We ain't got much of shit else to say, man. We out this beat.